Hello, so I'm just going to run through the Training Matrix V2 quickly for you. This is going to be a very quick overview. Not going to go into too much detail, just to show you how the app works on a basic level, and then we'll add individual videos for individual things, such as adding supervisions and appraisals. So we're going to start with the home screen. This is standard. This is something you should be pretty used to by now. We've got the Power BI tile there, stream tile, which is where the videos will be stored, and a change log to let you know of any changes occurring. In the top left, we now have a settings cog. If you click on that, you can change how you want your app to appear. So you can change the heading text, text box text, and the drop-down text. The most obvious one is when I change the drop-down, all of the drop-downs will change to it. And now it's going a little slow. There we go. Didn't know much of a change there. Okay, so that's how you change any of the text formatting, which you can change between normal and bold as well. And it's how you change all of the drop-down formatting, etc. And the color scheme. So I'm just going to go home, going to run down to testing, and this is the staff list. So you now have the Power BI tile here. You have filters in the top left. If we click on a filter, I'm going to click on the role and change it to Clark. We'll see that it changes not just the staff list here, but also the staff list within the Power BI as well. If you want to expand Power BI, click on that icon in the top right. If you want to change between the dashboard and team training, click on the icon in the bottom left. This is completely usable, so you just use it as you normally would with Power BI. If I click on, for example, a member of staff, Wendy, for example, we'll see all of this changes. Simple as that, nothing complicated there. Clear the filters, just click on the X at the bottom of the filter list, and it will refresh it. We will run through separately on how to add members of staff, bulk upload training, etc. But for the moment, we'll just say it's there. It's easy to use, but I will add some videos for that as well. I'm going to click on myself here and wait for this one to load. And here we can see all of my staff details. If I want to edit any details from a member of staff, click edit, and here you can go through and change anything you like. I would always suggest adding a Microsoft ID for every member of staff. The easiest way to see that there isn't one stored is that the the picture here will be a grayed out face, the standard Microsoft grayed out face. But if someone's profile picture is there, then that means that they have their ID saved against them. And also you won't be able to Teams message, which is this icon here. You won't be able to Teams message if they don't have a Microsoft ID against them. So I'm just going to cancel out of that one and go back into it. And we can see that my name is Matt Blythe 2. I want to change that. So I just click on the pencil icon, change the name, click save. This can take a little while. It's going through a lot of data. It's finding every occurrence of the original name and replacing it with a new name. So just give it a few seconds, I would say, probably no longer than 30 seconds. My internet has been running a little slow though, so it might take a little bit longer. But we'll just wait for this one to finish. And there we go, it's done. So it throws you back to the staff list, and we can see that my name has now changed. It's removed the 2. It would have also removed the 2 for any record of me anywhere within the training matrix. We can see that we've got supervisions, appraisals, inductions, and core training here with all of the key stats that you need to see. If you want to go in and amend any of these, click on the file next to each relevant section. So I'm just going to run through these very quickly. This is not a complete overview. It's just a very broad stroke look at the system. So you can go in and you can look at supervisions, appraisals. You can delete, and it will always check that you want to delete that record. There we go. It's simple as that. If you want to delete a supervision, to add a supervision, click on the plus icon and it will say new here. Just make sure you enter all of the fields required, and that's that. There is something that's quite different and quite new for the training matrix. That's the ability to now record notes and attachments. So you can include any attachments or notes that you want to against the supervision and appraisal. Now, the only people that can see that is the person you're recording it against, the person recording it, and anyone you include in the to be seen by category. So if you're a member of admin staff, for example, and you're just recording things on behalf of your manager, you need to make sure that you include your manager's name in the to be seen by category. Otherwise, they won't be able to see the notes and attachments. That's just a data protection thing. It's just to make sure that we don't give access to everyone to see anything that you've put in your notes or attachments. Only the person it's about, the person that saved it, and the person or the people that are in the to be seen by category can see it. So I'm going to click on the back icon in the bottom left of the screen there. And appraisals are exactly the same as supervisions, so we'll skip over that one. Induction, exactly the same as the previous matrix, just record a date against it, click save. If you're unsure whether you've made a mistake, click X and that will clear it all and reset it all. But we're just going to jump back for now by clicking the back icon, go back to the screen and jump onto core training. So with the core training, this has changed quite a bit from how it used to work. You used to have to go into a separate page, find the course you want, etc., and work through it like that. Now we can record any training just by clicking on the title of the relevant course. I'm going to say I've completed Save a Life last week. Click Save. Done. There we go. It automatically calculates an expiry date if there is a renewal cycle on the course. And you can record, save attachments against that course as well. So I'm going to jump back again, explain a few of the newer things on here. So we now have the ability to message within Teams directly, as long as they have a Microsoft saved ID against them there. All you need to do is go and type a message, click on the tick, and there we go. We can see in my chat, I have two messages because I've both sent it and received it because I'm sending it to myself, but you will only have one message and it will start a conversation within Teams between you and the person that you're sending it to. So it's just a quick, easy way to quickly message someone on Teams saying this training is out of date, can you please book onto it? What you can also do is create a calendar invite. If you need to arrange a supervision and appraisal, just select someone from here. And we'll test. We'll jump here. I want it to take 1.5 hours, and we want it to be on the 31st. Why not? And I'm going to say, oh, wow, okay, that means I've got something booked in between those times, and it doesn't give me an hour and a half spare. So I'm going to go for an afternoon slot. Book that in. And it is as simple as that. That has now immediately saved it against my Teams calendar for me. So if I jump on here and go to the 31st, we can see test is now there. I'm going to delete that. Obviously, I don't want that sort on there. And there we go. It's as simple as that. I've created a booking within Teams, which means that you can join it in Teams within a few seconds directly from the training matrix. Jump back. So we've gone through the team chat, the calendar invite, and now on to qualifications. So it's simple as it used to be, really. If you want to record a qualification against someone, you choose the qualification type, type in what qualification it is, date completed. None of these are really required fields because it may vary for each course, each person. But you can just add some notes and attachments again if you like. Go back and have a look at the all training. And here you can delete any training records that you have against the person. You just click on the trash icon. That can take a little while, which is a little bit frustrating. It can take anywhere between 30 seconds and a minute, really, just to delete it. It has to find that course within each of the 7 different training lists that are in the matrix at the moment. So, yeah, just give it some time. You know it might take a little while. Within the course title, you choose any of the core course requirements that exist. Obviously, we have some tests in there. So I'm just going to choose that. We'll see that the free text option here is updated, so you can add on to that as well. If you choose a new one, it will overwrite it. If I put in a completed date in there, we'll see, because I have chosen a course that has a 3-year renewal cycle, it's automatically completed the expiry date. If we choose a course that doesn't require renewal, then it won't put in an expiry date. There we go, it's cleared. You can also attach files onto this as well. Anywhere you have attached a file, when you scroll down the all training list, you'll see that there's a link icon on these. You click on that one and it will open the file item directly within SharePoint. And we can see that on there, against this training, I have a spreadsheet recorded. And if I want to open that, I just click that there. And it's as simple as that. So that's everything on the staff list, and then on the staff screen. And we can expand the menu by clicking on that arrow there. We've gone through meetings, jump onto email quickly. So automatically defaults the email to be sent to the MI team, and you can see that here, saying being sent to MI. Oh, I've clicked on it by accident. When you click on it, it says being sent to Matt Blythe. So that only allows you to change it, and only works to change it to send an email to the individual if you have a Microsoft ID stored against them. If you don't, defaults to send to MI. So I'm just going to press on there, send it to MI, and there we go. Email has been sent, as simple as that. So I'm just going to jump back and go through the help icon. So if you click on the help icon on any screen, you'll get an overlaid view. And this will just show you some useful hints on each screen. Jump on the staff list, click on help, and we can see that there's some help icons there. Just click close or click the help icon again, and it's as simple as that. So I will be recording more videos for this and uploading them onto stream, and I'll let you know once I've done those. But at the moment, that is a very quick, very brief overview of the new training matrix and how to use it.